Do you ever beat yourself up over a wandering mind during meditation because you think effective meditation means having an empty mind? Come learn how even the pros handle mind wandering. Meditation is often depicted as a serene, uninterrupted flow of calm, where the mind, body, and soul are still and at peace. For many beginning meditators, this image starkly contrasts with their own experience, a flurry of thoughts interrupting the meditative process. If you've ever found your mind wandering during meditation and worried that it meant you were doing it wrong, take comfort in knowing you're not alone. In fact, even the most seasoned meditators experience a wandering mind. I've been practicing and teaching mindfulness and meditation for over 20 years, so please know that managing your wandering mind is part of the journey and not a sign of failure. Hi, I'm Jennifer Jumis, a voiceover artist as well as a licensed clinical psychologist for almost 25 years. Before diving into methods for addressing a wandering mind, it helps to understand why it's happening. See, our minds are incredible tools, constantly scanning and analyzing and processing information to keep us safe and informed. This high-powered mental engine doesn't come with an off switch. When you sit down to meditate, your brain may continue its regular habits of thinking about the future, reminiscing about the past, or mulling over your to-do list. This is entirely normal and, importantly, not a sign of your practice being wrong, but an indication that your mind is doing exactly what it's designed to do. So, first and foremost, it's important to reframe your expectations about meditation. Instead of aiming for a blank or empty mind, consider your goal to be one of mindful attention. When thoughts arise, because they will, acknowledge them without judgment and gently guide your focus back to your chosen point of meditation, be it your breath, or a mantra, or a physical sensation. A wandering mind is an experience to be briefly noticed rather than a hurdle to overcome. So here are some tips to manage a wandering mind. Acknowledge without judgment. When you notice that your mind has wandered, the first step is to acknowledge it without self-criticism. Judgment can lead to frustration, which only hinders your practice. Instead, observe the wandering without attaching labels of good or bad to it. Or imagine your mind as an energetic puppy that you're trying to teach to walk on a leash. You wouldn't want to be mean or harsh to a learning puppy, but you would gently redirect her when she pulls on the leash or leaves your side. This gentleness is key in noticing your experience and not judging it harshly. For example, when you notice a random thought, picture each thought as a box on a conveyor belt, or a leaf floating down a river. You can observe the leaf moving past you without having to interact with it. After acknowledging the thought, gently redirect your attention back to your focus. If you're paying attention to your breath, return to noticing how it feels as it enters and leaves your body. Another tip, you can use phrases like, "Oops, wandering again, that's okay," and gently bring your attention back. This self-talk can help you maintain a kind and encouraging attitude. You can also use your sensory and physical sensations to ground and refocus. So, feel the weight of your body against the couch, chair, or floor. Feel the sensations of air on your skin, or the rhythm of your heartbeat. If you're outside, you can feel the textures of the grass beneath you, or the subtle temperature differences across where the sun or wind is hitting your skin. Sometimes labeling the nature of your thoughts can help separate you from them. So similar to the, "Oops, wandering thought again," like we discussed above, but this labels the thought in categories like planning, remembering, worrying. This can be helpful to notice a pattern of what typically hijacks your meditative process. For me, it's usually planning. So when a thought arises, you can think to yourself, "Oh, this is planning," or this is worrying," or "Oh, that was remembering," and gently bring your focus back. Regardless of what tips or techniques you try, remember that patience and self-compassion are essential. Understand that it's natural for your mind to wander, and bringing back your focus is a significant part of the practice itself. You'll want to set yourself up for success. If a longer practice feels overwhelming, especially when managing frequent mind wandering, then try mini meditations of 1 to 5 minutes throughout the day. These shorter sessions can make it easier to stay focused while still building your meditation habit. To effectively manage a wandering mind, consistency is key. Establishing a routine allows your mind to gradually adapt to the practice. So try setting aside maybe the same time each day for meditation. This helps create a supportive structure. Over time, this regularity can make it easier to manage distractions. And remember to start with manageable goals. Like we said, like meditating for 3 to 5 minutes each day, and gradually increase the time as you become more comfortable. Be sure to check out my guided 3-minute meditation if you need a place to start. So in conclusion, remember, meditation is not about achieving perfect stillness, but about cultivating awareness and presence. Each time you notice your mind wandering and bring it back, you're strengthening your ability to stay present, to be here and now. This form of mental gymnastics builds resilience and focus over time. Remember, every meditator experiences a wandering mind. It's a universal part of being human. So don't let that stop you. Make sure to subscribe and click that notification bell, and email me if you'd like a free sample recording of your script with my voice.